Manchester United enter in scene. And Manchester United present an official bid, as Bill revealed today. The bid is 75 million euros plus 10 million euros in add-ons. So 85 million euros package from Manchester United after 90 million euros package from Newcastle United.
Oh my God! Manchester United have bid an 85 million for Benjamin Sesko. That's more than Newcastle's offer. We're actually getting a striker. No more praying on a miracle. We're back! Manchester United said they would only bid for Sesko if Sesko himself says he wants to join, and we have, so you know what that means. All of a sudden, this team went from battling relegation, and now it looks like it can win the league. No more praying on a miracle, and no more Garnacho, you're not Ronaldo, we're coming back.
Manchester United, major breaking news in the last few minutes, have made an offer to Leipzig for Sesko of £65.2 million. This means that Benjamin Sesko wants to join Manchester United. Newcastle are going to be Craig David. They're going to be walking away from the troubles they've had in this transfer window. So get ready for that. I don't care about Ornstein Bombers or Here We Goes or any Newcastle bid or anything like that. For me, the most significant thing here was going to be, will Manchester United bid? And when they do bid, it means we've been told that he wants to come to us. So that's my logical interpretation of this scenario. Now, we've not had that confirmed by anybody, but the logic is United only bid when players say they want to come to the club. So I'm hugely excited. I'm very, very happy, because to me, this reads that those of us who were patient and didn't start saying we're Craig David walking away.
Man United's bid for Benjamin Sesko is in huge breaking news this afternoon, and the fee is mental. David Ornstein has just dropped a bomber on our head. It was actually Bild who first broke this news in the last hour. They claimed that United put in a bid worth around £73 million in total. David Ornstein has now confirmed that report. Manchester United make offer to RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. Proposal, €79 million plus €10 million. That reflects United's valuation of the 22-year-old, and they believe the striker favours Old Trafford. No reply yet from Leipzig. Newcastle are still working on the deal. But look, 75, it's a huge transfer fee. In pounds, it's around £65 million as a guaranteed fee and a £9 million in add-ons. Leipzig's first rejected offer from Newcastle was £65 million guaranteed, but only £5 million in add-ons. Newcastle's latest offer was around £70 million guaranteed with add-ons. So Newcastle's offer probably the strongest right now, but if Sesko prefers United and it's not that far off Newcastle's offer, I think Leipzig should probably accept this. But this is it now. This is the climax. We knew it was going to be a big day for the future of Benjamin Sesko. Both bids are on the table for Leipzig, and now it is up to the player. Does he want to join Man United or does he want to join Newcastle? I would be very surprised if we don't hear that decision later today, if not tomorrow. Here we go. What's he going to choose? Let's wait and see.
Benjamin Sesko has said yes to joining Manchester United, rejecting Newcastle. And this is how Manchester United can line up with Benjamin Sesko at the club. He's going to be playing alongside Brian Mbeumo, Matis Cunha, Bruno Captain Magnifico Fernandes, Ahmad, Patrick Dorgu, and obviously Kobbie Mainoo. Now, Kobbie Mainoo could be replaced. We might sign a midfielder. Ugarte might play there. But we do need a holding midfielder. Carlos Baleba needs to be signed at Manchester United. Don't forget, Ruben Amorim also plays a different formation when the game actually starts itself. At the back, obviously, we got three at the back. Lisandro Martinez, De Ligt, Len Yoro are our best options. But don't forget, we got Mazraoui, we got Aiden Heaven, and we got the one and only Harry Maguire. So many options at the back, and they can even swap with the wing-backs as well, aka Luke Shaw. With goalkeeper, Andre Onana is going to be our main goalkeeper as of now. We still got Altay Binder, Tom Heaton. In my opinion, Tom Heaton is our best goalkeeper. But the main thing is, from this lineup, even though we got Benjamin Sesko coming our way, we still need to sign Carlos Baleba, get that holding midfielder in. And on top of that, we still need a goalkeeper. Andre Onana, I'm sorry, we need Lament, we need Emi Martinez. One of them we are linked with. Hopefully we can get them. Or even Donnarumma, if that rumour be true.
An offer for Benjamin Sesko has been made. 75 million plus 10 million add-ons. Absolutely crazy. I'm leaning towards the fact that I think we are overspending right now. The bid is still less than what Newcastle sent through. They went for 90 million overall, which is also crazy. But then again, is this what the market is like now? We saw Ekitike going to Liverpool for crazy amounts. This is seemingly something that we have to just get used to. Sesko seems to want Man United. Another player rejecting Newcastle. You have to feel for them. They've been trying to get so many players and everybody's been choosing the alternate option. Sesko might be the next one. And let's be honest, with the choice, Man United or Newcastle United, of course you're going to choose United, even without European football. I still think this price is crazy. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are. Are we overspending or is this good business? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Oh my god, no, Manchester United have bid for Sesko. 85 million! Oh my god. This follows from Newcastle's 90 million bid. The player has the decision now. He's going to choose Sesko, please. Listen, we're 15th. We're not in the Champions League. Newcastle are better than us. They're in the Champions League. They're a better outfit for you right now. Do not come to us, please, Lord above. Please let us buy a midfielder and a goalkeeper instead of this guy, please. 85 million. That is crazy work. That's criminal. 85 million. Oh my god, we could so easily get Donnarumma and a fantastic other midfielder instead of this guy, but we're bringing him in. We don't really need a striker as much as a midfielder and a goalkeeper. They clearly didn't watch my video. Sir Jim, what are you playing at? Why is he not watching my videos? To be fair, not many people did, but anyway. I'm just like, I want to be excited to sign this player. This is fantastic, but 85 million. And he's not crazy. We're spending more on him than Gyökeres. Gyökeres has had so much more hype around him the past year. Okay, it may have died down the past couple of months, but Gyökeres was a 100 million player that has got a massive discount that Arsenal have taken advantage of. And they've avoided paying 85 million for Sesko. Arsenal are looking like they've made the right decision, and it looks like I just don't think this is going to end well.
Yo, the Benjamin Sesko drama has just taken another turn. We need to talk about this. First, you got Newcastle offering a ridiculous amount of money for Benjamin Sesko. And now you have Manchester United also making a bid, but for slightly less. And the situation is Benjamin Sesko might actually want to join Manchester United over Newcastle, delaying the Alexander Isak move from Newcastle to Liverpool. But it doesn't mean that the Isak situation is still off. But let's stay on Sesko. First of all, the better location for Sesko for his development is Newcastle. The bigger club is, of course, Manchester United. And they're going to be most likely be able to offer him more wages. So it depends what he wants. Does he want the better wages or does he want the better development plan? In addition to that, Manchester United, do they really need Benjamin Sesko? Because if I'm Manchester United, I take that Benjamin Sesko money and I drop it on this guy right here, Balema from Brighton, Hove Albion. I think he is as good as any other midfielder you can get on the market, and he's an absolute beast in that midfield. He'll take Manchester United's midfield to another level, and I think Manchester United improving their midfield off the back of getting Cunha and Mbeumo would be more beneficial than them spending that type of money on Benjamin Sesko. As for Newcastle, what more can they do? They've offered the world, and they have offered him some reasonable wages. They've given him a good opportunity to come to the Premier League and play for a top club that's in the Champions League. If he chooses Manchester United over Newcastle at this point, Newcastle have done everything they can. And if Manchester United end up with Benjamin Sesko and don't strengthen their midfield, this is a bigger L than Newcastle missing out on Benjamin Sesko. Overall, Benjamin Sesko holds all the cards. He decides his future. But the two clubs fighting out for him, one makes logical sense. The other one, I don't think it makes so much sense. But hey, Manchester United fans, Newcastle fans, I need to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. I'm out. Peace.
We have no money. Oh, we're broke. Broke Chester United. Well, if we're so broke, how on earth have we found £65 million as an initial fee for Benjamin Sesko plus 8.9 in add-ons? £73.9 million package is what we've just offered to RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. And I'm sorry, if that makes us broke, I'd love to see us be rich. It all comes down to how it's structured at the end of the day. I mean, we knew that Ineos were going to bide their time and only go for a deal that we thought we would have a good chance of securing. And by the looks of it, like we've seen with Cunha and Mbermo, we are most likely going to get a deal done, which is going to financially mitigate as much risk as possible over the next few years with installments, with incentives and all that kind of stuff. And £65 million guaranteed for a player like him, it is a lot of money to give to a promising striker, but I said at the beginning, it's more risk than the likes of a Watkins with more experience, but it's less of a risk than what Rasmus Højlund was. I'd love to see what happens with him now, maybe going the other way, I'm not sure. But you cannot doubt that at least they have the drive to get some good players in for Manchester United. If this doesn't show Ineos' ambition, especially after the season we've just had, I don't know what does.